Okay, how do you do a piecewise function here? First of all, so on these problems, this x, when it's less than or equal to -1, so from here to the left, get a different color here that shows up. From -1 to the left, y stays up at this 3. So it's going to be like that. And then the second one, you can graph this like a y equals mx plus b, y-intercept 1, slope of -2 if you want, but I've found it's easier on these problems. I think if you just plug in your two endpoints, put a -1 in here, that'd be -2 times -1 is 2 plus 1 is 3. So at -1, it's up at 3, and plug in this 1 right here. -2 times 1, -2 plus 1 is -1. So when this x was 1, I got a -1. Those two connect right there. And then the last piece of this, if x is 1 and forever greater to the right, y is 1. So 1 stays at 1 forever to the right. Last piece is, what are the endpoints there? So then when you have to come and look to these two tool pieces, you'll see in the next part when we use those, when this point right here, these two, I always just call them floating points when they're sitting here on the end. The ones that connect, you don't have to worry about because it's continuous as it connects. But these 2 points where it's just kind of floating, you've got to put them as either open, not included, or filled in, included. So if you go up here to this first one, where it was equal to on this slanted line right here, that would be my filled in endpoint. And on this one where I have the just plain greater than, that endpoint would not be included. So that one should be an open circle. And that's what you should see as you go to the next section where we actually use these tools to do that graph. And use the actual tools. So this one that started at a point and went forever, that's called a ray. So that would be this tool right here, starts at a point, goes forever. So we were at -1, we're up at 3 if I'm not mistaken. And then in between here, we were connected with a line segment. We started at a point and ended at a point, which would be this tool right here. Started at a point, ended at a point. And then our last one over here where 1 was up at 1 and forever to the right across there, that's a ray again. Start at a point and go forever in that direction. Then lastly, again, the endpoints equal to on here. So we need a filled in dot on this one. And then no equal to on the endpoint here. So we need an open right there. And I believe if we submit that, that it would be correct. Here, I'll just click the answer key down below. And indeed, I believe those are the same graphs. That's it.